to bring Mama next, and that's what I'm going to do still. But before I do that, kulikuwa na mzee mmoja hapa. Honorable Noah Wekesa, where are you? Here. On behalf of our relatives from Tachoni, I'd like to give a moment to our friend. Roselyn and your children, the people from Spala, people from Maragoli, the Prime Secretary and a friend of mine, Musalia, Sotsi, Senator, Member of Parliament, and my old friend, the Governor of Vihiga. We traveled so much together. I'm glad to see you. Nende avandu bose mwichire mlembe hand. I'm given 3 minutes only, and I'll keep to that. Anybody from Sepala, where Roselyn comes from? Oh, I can see you there. Just wave. If I said come here, it would be difficult to keep the 3 minutes. There are a lot of people there. Yeah. I've traveled with my son, Paul. Just stand and people see you. That's Paul Wekesa. If you remember the tennis days. I want to make a few remarks. It's all about legacy. If any of us here are talking about legacy, here is the best example of what you can do for Kenya. I need not go through everything, but Henry has set the standard of legacy beyond our imagination. He's a national leader. I knew him a long time ago when he was courting my cousin. And in the end, he came to be my neighbor in Kitale. I'll tell you something about that as I finish. There's one thing I must mention here because it's part of the legacy. When I was member of parliament for Kwanza, and he had just joined the new company, he told me he wants to come and do Harambee for me. But we went to Mount Elgon, and not did we just do the Harambee, but we started a new school. And he supplied all the books in that secondary school. When he was alive, I was hoping to take him to that school because the teachers were always saying, the parents, please bring Henry, who started this school. So I wanted to share with you what he did for me as a member of parliament. Finally, there is one thing he did recently, and I have to mention it here. When he wanted to be a farmer, he approached me, and I looked for a plot on my land. I sold him 80 acres. He became a very good neighbor of mine. But when he decided that he wanted to sell the land, he gave me first refusal. And we as a family, we are grateful to him. We were worried what type of neighbor would have. But he gave me first refusal, but I said, I don't have money. But Paul did actually have the money, and he bought back the land. Me and my family, we are grateful to that. I want to ask your permission. I would like you to give your tributes when I'm listening. But we also in Kitale lost a very close friend of ours. In fact, the son of the person who's being buried today works for Paul's company. So we have to go. It doesn't look nice that you haven't addressed, and I'm walking out because I've addressed the meeting. But for you, I want to say you are the hope for the Luyas. You are hope for the Kenyans. You and Wetangula, I'm so glad to say, support the president the way you're doing. And I know you, I've worked with you in the cabinet, I've worked with you in parliament. You don't say much, but whatever you say, all Kenyans say, Musalia said so. Continue that way. God will open a door for you. With those many remarks, I want to say thank you. And Roselyn, I think I'll sit and hear what you have to say. Then I'll have to go because I've been given permission to leave. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to me. And thank you for giving me a chance.
Thank you very much, Mheshimiwa. Again, just before I call Mama, I would like to acknowledge the presence here of pastors and members of Nairobi Baptist Church. Do I see you somewhere? Please just be upstanding. Nairobi Baptist, oh, you are right at the back there. We would like to appreciate you very much. They have done a lot of work for us when we were in Nairobi. It's also Mama's church, and if there'll be an opportunity, we'll call upon you and then as we go along. Thank you very much. So I'd like now to take this opportunity to invite Mama Roselyn Chakava to come forward and make her address.